What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Be the Fish. Chasing Hardware is back. If you guys have been on the channel for a while, you know what Chasing Hardware means. Chasing Hardware is where we are going around the country fishing big kayak fishing tournaments with one goal in mind: chasing some dang trophies. Sure, the money is cool and all. Definitely don't not love the money, but it's the trophies that mean something at the end of the day. Now, we got a decent amount local, things like that, but only have one trophy that on a national scale that we've been able to take home. We've gotten some checks, things like that, some top 10s, but we're in search of more of those bad boys. But this year, we're going to be fishing two different big trails. I'm not sure how many of each. I have them on the schedule. But as you all know, life happens in many ways and gets in the way. And I don't know if what I have on the schedule is actually going to happen. There's a chance I can fish them, if not more. But there's a good chance that I might actually have to not do as many as I anticipated. So we're going to be doing the Bassmaster Kayak Series Trail as well as Hobie BOS again this year. And I'm super pumped because Chasing Hardware, I think, is one of my favorite things to film for you guys. It definitely seemed like you guys loved it. There's a whole playlist down on my YouTube channel here for you guys that is literally all Chasing Hardware videos if you want to go back and binge some, kind of get up to this moment. But this is the first Chasing Hardware episode of 2024. And obviously, we're not on the road yet. We're about to be. This video is we're bringing back the vlog. You guys said you wanted it. I enjoy bringing you along. We're going to try to mix in some fishing later in this episode. But right now, as you can tell, things are hectic. We're getting the truck loaded up. We got still a bunch of stuff to pack, things to get in order. We got to get the road podcast studio all packed up and ready to rock. And we got some stuff to do to the kayak. We got these new Railblaza Hex fish finder mounts that we're going to put on the Hobie. And those should be freaking dynamite for my fish finders, graphs. I think I might play a little bit at Lake Murray. But as you guys saw in that intro, one thing I want to do with my videos this year is I'm getting back on this health and fitness journey. It's one of my big goals for 2024. I'm not sponsored by Mountain Ops or anything like that. I'm just showing you guys what I'm going to be taking, what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be working out on the road, trying to share this stuff with you guys. And I really encourage you, if you guys are out there, I'm not the best at this stuff. I was an athlete my entire life, and I think I was pretty hardcore in terms of training, but I was really good at doing what I was told. I wasn't really good at making my own workouts or things like that, or making my own nutrition plans, things like that. So I'm going through people that actually know how to do that for the most part. But then again, I know there's a lot of you out there that know way more than I do. So if you do, please comment, slide in the DMs, shoot me an email. I'm willing to listen to any advice that you guys have that I need to be doing, or if any supplements you guys think I'm taking that I need to take, or different brands I should watch out for to not take, things like that. Basically, just trying to take greens every day, some BCAAs, some protein powder, things like that to try to make sure I'm keeping the body healthy, keeping the mind going. And I've been doing a lot of high-intensity interval workouts or HIIT workouts. Just being that my body has been broken from sports, and powerlifting just isn't within my means right now. Doesn't mean I won't get back into it later down the road, but right now the HIIT workouts are really doing their thing. I'm keeping fit, I'm losing weight. That's the ultimate goal, is to be around as long as I can to terrorize my wife in the healthiest manner possible. And to make sure we're catching more bass. But at the end of the day, I'm trying to show more of this stuff, trying to be real with you guys and bring you along on my journey. It's been so consumed with work that forgot about some of my priorities the past couple of years. And we're trying to get back on track. If you're in the same thing, like you're in the same mindset I am, drop a comment down below. Let's work on this together. But again, we're getting packed up. We're about to leave to go on the road here. We're going to have multiple different videos on this trip. We're going to have the vlog here. Hopefully we'll have a couple hours of fishing for you guys as well, because we're going to leave on a Friday evening. We're going to fish on Saturday. I'm thinking we're going to go to a spotted bass lake, then go fish a new lake on Saturday and Sunday, check into our Airbnb with our boy Justin Largent Sunday night. And then we have Lake Murray all next week. We're going to work a couple days, so you're probably only going to see 1 or 2 days of practice. We're going to practice like Thursday, Friday, tournament Saturday, Sunday. So there's going to be several videos out of this. And then afterwards, we're driving straight to Florida to go see my family. And we're going to spend a whole week down in Florida. So you might get some either saltwater and or Florida bass fishing mixed in on this channel coming up here soon. My goal is to have these videos edited and posted way quicker than I have in previous years, where it might have been a month or a month and a half later after the tournament or after they happened. I'm going to try to get these out literally the week or so afterwards, so that you guys can stay as most up to date with what I've been doing as best as possible. You guys know chasing hardware videos are long, so I'm just going to put it out there. These are probably going to be long videos. If you guys want if there's anything you see that you literally don't care about, by all means, I can handle it. Don't worry. You won't hurt my feelings. Let me know. Be like, hey, dude, don't really care to see this. So show more of this. We like this. Because at the end of the day, I enjoy making the content, but you guys are the ones watching it. So any feedback is highly appreciated. We got all the rods and reels all ready to be loaded in the truck. Right now, I am packing a lot of the logistical items like cameras and all the stuff that makes this show go. And I'm going to preface this video at the beginning here. You can probably hear it in my voice. I'm a little bit under the weather. My wife and I actually went on our honeymoon last week, came back, and I started feeling sick. So it's just been a grind while feeling like crap, trying to get all this stuff ready to go. So I apologize if I sound horrible right now. I'll edit out any of the hacking or anything like that. Nonetheless, on the road, back on that health grind. We're gonna pack the truck up in 3, 2. All right, we are on the road. Totally meant to film for you guys and show you the whole setup and craziness I got going on here, but work and getting ready for everything was pretty damn crazy, and I didn't get any time to film that for you guys. At least didn't get any time to film it in the that wasn't in the dark. So at some point along the road here, we're gonna stop and we'll do a little truck tour and everything for you guys. But nonetheless, we are on the road. We stopped once already for gas. Sorry if I sound crap. You guys know I talked earlier in the video. I'm still feeling like crap, unfortunately. But I told you guys, made the truck start here, I would bring you along on our journey of getting back and getting healthy. And so I'm gonna be showing you guys what I'm eating, what I'm drinking, especially on the road. We're not gonna go through every single meal with you, but at least for the most part, show you guys my decisions and things like that. We got stopped here at the gas station. I needed some water, so got some waters, and then picked up a little protein shake. They're not amazing, but they're also not bad for you. I needed some protein. Kind of going along the idea of to lose fat, you need to eat or drink or consume the amount of your body weight in protein. So I need to consume around 200 grams-ish a day of protein. At least that's the goal, because I'm going to be working out, staying active, things like that. At least that is what I have been researching. If at any time in these videos you guys see that I'm doing something stupid or I'm wrong, because don't use me as the resource for this information, because trust me, I'm not it. But from what I've gathered, that is what you're ideally supposed to do. So that's our goal. But yeah, feel free, if I'm doing something wrong here, by all means, I will not take offense if you're like, hey Bailey, you're being a dummy, do something else. Because at the end of the day, if I'm doing something wrong and I could do something better or do something right, I want to be. So please feel free to call me out on that. Taking our greens for the day. What I'm taking is this, it's Mountain Ops. I chose this brand just purely because they're more outdoors oriented. Again, I have no affiliation with these guys whatsoever. It's supposed to just help out your body with vitamins, just general wellness, things like that on the day-to-day. And that's the idea anyways. I'll leave an Amazon link down below to the stuff that I'm taking. That way you guys, if you want to buy it from here, you guys can go check it out on Amazon. But yeah, then a little later, around lunchtime, we're gonna get where we're going. We're gonna stop in North Carolina for today. We might actually get a couple hours of fishing in this evening, around 2:30ish, maybe towards 3 o'clock. But we got 5.5 hours left. We're gonna crank out some podcasts. I haven't mentioned it in a long time, but I don't know if you guys know, if you're at Be the Fish and you have no idea, like if you're new to Be the Fish, and you're looking for a bass fishing podcast, I've been running one for over 4 years now called Serious Angler. You guys, the links for everything are always down below if you guys want to go check that out if you're into podcasting. But also, we have a YouTube channel if you want to watch the content instead. But feel free to check that out while we're on the topic of podcasting. But we are going to get back on the road here. We'll talk to you guys when we stop for lunch. So as we're driving here, we're gonna go and stop at a lake here in North Carolina, and I'm gonna, depending on what time we get there, if we get there on 3 o'clock, we'll have about 3 hours or so till dark to fish. So I'll probably try and get a couple casts in anyway. And then tomorrow, we're gonna be either fish the same lake or we're gonna try something different. We'll kind of scope things out, see what they look like. And then Sunday, we'll be checking into the Airbnb for Lake Murray for the week. But I'm debating on trying a different lake Sunday morning to get some extra fishing in. Really get you guys a bunch of content, and you'll see that in some of the different videos. But thinking about this event, first tournament of the year, first tournament 2024, Lake Murray. Been studying Google Maps, been studying my Bassmaster map on the One Boat Network app, as well as studying the different layers on the Omnia Premium Pro app, which if you guys haven't checked that out, there's a link down below to go sign up for Premium Pro. It's 50 bucks for the year, but you get like these map layers that are insane. Like the ones that I've been using lately, they have a water clarity layer and a water temperature layer. So for me, this will be my first time ever on Lake Murray, and I have to work Monday, Tuesday, practice. I get like 2.5 days of practice because I'll practice Wednesday, Thursday, and then honestly half of Friday because I like to use Friday to rig. And of course we have to go to a meeting for registration. I've been using those layers, especially the two in tandem, to see one, where the dirtier water is, where the clearer water is, also where the warmer water is, where the coldest part of the lake's at, and then matching those two with what might lead up to a better bite, where those bigger fish might move back into the end of the creeks, what might be less visible for them, so they might eat a little better. It might let me understand what areas are setting up differently, and that way when I start to get on one thing, I can replicate it easier without actually having to go and travel in the kayak and fish those different areas if I don't have time to practice. I think my plan is, as of right now, I have two different strategies that I want to check out. One being, I want to go run secondary points as well as some of the more major creek arms, and going back in these little pockets with a glide bait, you know, like a mag draft, a bigger, you know, boot tail swim bait, spinner bait, flip a jig, and see what some of these largemouth are doing. There's some freaking giants in Lake Murray. You can post up some big bags, so there's opportunity to really put up a giant bag. I think this event is going to take to win around 100 inches each day. I could definitely see, you know, in recent years it's taken about 96 to 98 for daily leaders, and I can see it being the case for this one. Stacked over 200 anglers in this. So that's my first one, is I think I might just go swing big. The other part of me thinks that there could, so with all the eelgrass that these lakes in the Carolinas are known for, either go and use forward-facing sonar with some of these. We have, as you've probably seen, the whole jig and minnow thing, jerk bait, A-rig, stuff like that. Some more in the middle of these ditches that are leading back into these creeks where these fish might be setting up around those secondary points, things like that, and the ditch channels leading up to the back of these creeks where they're ultimately will go back and spawn. That's where my head's at right now. We're gonna go check those different things out. I don't know if I'm gonna go to Murray on Sunday yet. That's when our practice opens. So it'll be interesting. It's gonna take a strategy to do well in this one. I'm pretty curious to see what it is that we'll run into. But at least from watching different events here, and you know, all the stuff I've read about Murray, it seems to set up in ways that I like to fish. So we'll see. Who knows? I'm really excited about it. It's the first tournament of the year. At the end of the day, I'm just glad we're fishing. We're not up in snowy cold Buffalo, and I'm excited to film some content for you guys and hopefully catch some fish. Just dang excited that Chasing Hardware is back. All right, stopping for more gas, and then we are gonna have us some lunch. Let's go pull around. So lunch for today, as tempting as it is, because I'm literally right down the road, there's a Chick-fil-A and a Bojangles, which if you haven't had Bojangles, it'll change your life. I'm resisting as much as I want to go get a Chick-fil-A sandwich, and we're gonna make a protein shake. We have a protein bar. Definitely should have mixed in some fruit, but here we are. I was definitely trying to like pack like carrots and apples and things like that for the road, but this is better than the alternative. Usually it's way better with milk. Again, we're making do with what we got. Got our protein. Again, I'll link this stuff down to Amazon so you guys can see exactly what I'm eating here. I got the, don't spill it on myself. Got the cookies and cream. I've always used Optimum Nutrition. I don't even know if they're the best, but I've literally used them as an athlete my entire life. Never had a single issue, and it seemed like it worked. But that is lunch on the road. Gonna be planning on taking these once a day while I'm out on the road. Just in general, I've been taking protein at least once a day. Where some mornings, you know, I'm getting up and everything, I got so much to do, or sometimes I just don't feel like going and cooking eggs and bacon or whatever. You know, I don't feel like making a hearty breakfast. Back on the road, we got 2 hours and 15 minutes till we actually get to a ramp. So I think we're gonna go put in, as long as the weather's permitting. Honestly, I haven't even looked to see what the weather's gonna be when we get there. So you're gonna find out with me.
Walk-off touchdown pass from Pat Mahomes, as we discussed earlier, was...
All right, we're about to pull into the hotel here, but we're trying to figure out food. Unfortunately, this whole road, all there is like Dunkin's and different coffee places. The one place in this whole street is next to the hotel. It's a Bojangles, of course, making it very hard for me to resist. I'm gonna look and see if there's any restaurants or anything closer by that I can try to get healthier food. I can get grilled chicken from here, but it's fast food. Is it really actually that healthy? Huh. We got a Pizza Hut, a Waffle House, a China 2, Marco's Pizza, and a bunch of stuff I have no idea of. I sound like such a northerner when I say it, but if there was like a Panera or something, that would be nice. Something I can get like healthier food from. It's between this place, Chick-fil-A, and Wendy's. Well, there's one bar and grill. It actually looks like there's some stuff nearby. I'm gonna go to the hotel and get checked out. I might honestly even, some of it looks decent, but it's like 30 minutes away. For the sake of being lazy and wanting to get a workout in, I might just Uber Eats it. All right, let's go get the bags down in the hotel room. We'll see you guys in a second. Well, we have some daylight here. All right, well, we got some daylight here. Let me at least show you guys around the truck. Obviously got captain's seat, got shaker bottles. Kind of became a little bit more of a mess on the road, seeing as that we just did dive through it and rig up some stuff, but water, shaker bottle for all my milkshakes, extra water. Got spare energy drinks, coffee from this morning. Back here, some extra Hobie parts for the kayak, extra deodorant apparently. I must have forgot that in there. We got our Blackfish gear hanging up here because it's going to be some 30-degree mornings, but we got podcasting equipment, some kayak accessories, all of our scents, different things for our baits. We got Mega Live resting up here with our PFDs and camera poles back behind the seat. Their Torpedo hoodies. We got all of our X2 power lithium batteries, our Torpedo batteries. So we got a couple different X2 lithium shoved back in here. We got our camera bag, more podcasting equipment, some of our measuring boards back here. You can't really see much of it, but I have some power stations, some more X2 power lithiums back under there. We got the kayak here and back. On this side, we got obviously our clothes that this can come out. We got tackle, all of our line bag, our 360 drives, more tackle. As like I said, I promise you this was neat before I started rigging up. I definitely should have done the truck walkthrough then. But we got our Blackfish new Rage suit, more tools for the kayak, and then more tackle, and tackle. So basically, all tackle back here. Then we have rods. Got some extra hats, so if you see me on the road ever, I always got hats with me. I'll give you a free hat if you find me on the road. We got some stuff that we got to bring in. We got all our rods for the trip, a couple that are spooled up that I showed you guys earlier. And we got our protein and supplements, riding shotgun. We're gonna go get checked in. All right, guys, so I don't know what the heck you even saw from today. I get back and order dinner. The only really good place somewhat around here was Chipotle, and that's not good for you at all, but it could be way worse. So dinner wasn't all that healthy, but went and worked out, took my BCAs, and then took a shower and everything. And I had some B-roll shots of dinner and talking through a couple things and, you know, the BCA brand that I go through, and then had like some B-roll of the workout. Then I said I had an SD card error. So I don't know what you saw of today's travel. I don't know, because it's all on this. This is a brand new SD card. Can never win with GoPros. But the plan is that it's sunrise is around 7 o'clock. Never been to this lake before, so I think what the plan is going to be, breakfast here at the hotel is about 6 o'clock, so I'm probably going to get up around 5:30, get some stuff situated, get the bags and everything in the truck and ready to rock, go grab a bite from breakfast and drive the 30 or so minutes back to the ramp, and we get most of tomorrow to go fish. We're going to grab some food along the way, but I'm not in any rush to go and get out in the water until it's decently light out. I don't want to go out there when it's somewhat dark still and not know my way around. Especially with it being a relatively popular lake and there being a bunch of boats. Last thing I want to do is get run over. Nonetheless, day one, travel day, is in the books. We'll see you guys bright and early in 3, 2.
All right, good morning, guys. It's officially time to go freaking fishing. It's not that bad out, actually. It's about mid-40s. It's actually supposed to get colder where we're at through the day, so interesting little pressure system moving through. We brought our blackfish gear for a reason, so we'll be all right. We'll be warm enough. Anything's warmer than good old Buffalo right now. We're gonna throw our bags in the truck, go run back inside quick and grab some breakfast, get some water in my shaker bottle so I can have my greens for the morning. We'll be on our way to the lake.
Just pulled up to the ramp. I should have checked the wind forecast. We can still go out. It's just I'm gonna go change probably ramps and go find something a little bit more protected, because there are good 2 footers rolling in on the ramp right now, and it's not ideal when shooting straight down the pipe. So I don't know if we're gonna go out here or try a different lake or what. I'm gonna look around, but we're gonna make a move here, so we're gonna get a little bit later start than we wanted, but we will get to go fishing here.
Whew, it's windy.
All right, we're at a ramp that's a little less windblown. It is cold though, it's 42 degrees. We're gonna put the kayak already together. It's gonna take probably 20 minutes. Seeing as though it's the first trip of the year, and get ready to rock, and hopefully we'll catch some bass.
First day fishing in 2024. Whew. Feels good to be back on the water. It's been a minute. I'm rocking with some new graph mounts this year. New Railblaza hex mounts. So we're gonna be using today a little bit to get dialed in, but definitely need to catch our first bass 2024. It's not every year that I get to start off shallow cranking, which is gonna be the plan. We're gonna pick up Fritz side, start hitting the bank here in a second. All right, first cast from the kayak in 2024. All right. We got our first bass of 2024. See if I can land it. Yes. Chill, bud. Chill. Heck. Yeah. Tiny,
But we don't care. It's our first bass of 2024. Spotted bass. Don't get to fish for these much, so that's freaking cool. We get a selfie with them and let them go. Thank you, bud. I said, screw fishing the point is deep, and just picked up the frit side. Picked up the frit side and said, let's go turn the electronics off and go crank shallow, and within maybe 5 casts. We're gonna keep doing that for a little bit. Throwing the old trusty frit side biggin. I'll leave this whole setup, like I mentioned yesterday, down in the description to Omnia Fishing if you guys want to go grab some. For now, let's hope he's got some buddies. Today, honestly, I don't care if they're all that size. Like, if I catch a bunch, we're good. That was just, it's fun. This event coming up on Murray that I'm got a strong feeling like you're gonna need to use forward-facing sonar to be in it. I'm trying to get it out now and go fish shallow. Although I am hoping to pull off a little swim bait bite at Murray, but it's just nice to not be looking at the grass and just go pick up a crankbait and go fishing, which is not something I get to do very often in New York. You can certainly catch them like that in New York, but the window for that varies each year in the spring. That all depends on if the bottom doesn't get all nasty and things like that, because they carpet bomb our lakes. So I'm enjoying myself. That's basically what I'm trying to get at here. Trying to learn some stuff. Something new, cranking around docks and secondary points. We'll see if we can get more bites, then we'll just keep trying to replicate this. Freaking giant. We got a freaking Norman giant largemouth on right now. Oh my god. It's like a 6-pounder. I got some dude in a kayak coming out to me. One hook. One hook. Son. Oh. All right. You guys see that? Oh yeah. It's quite the start for freaking 2024. That's sick. That's like a 5-pounder. I don't have a scale with me. Darn. 4. Thank you, Mama.
Especially if the KBF event has 30 people sign up for it. It's up to like 140 or something. Like 140 people. If it happens, I'll bail on better school and go do the pay. I guess pay the late fee.
Oh, heck yeah, dude.
So I figured you could catch that spots in there.
Yeah, I mean, I'm screwing with white bass right now.
I hit top one early. Yeah, Drew's another one I want to get on. I know he's out promoting his new series hard. I don't know if there's a better person for that.
There we go.
A lot of the people that I'm bringing on are, it's like it's guys that I know, and it's more subjects that I know about. electronics thing.
You can come out here and fish if you want. Yeah, there's a bunch over here. Yeah. Sorry, I'm reeling in a spot right now.
Oh.
I'm being a turd and looking on live.
So that no electronics thing was a lie.
It was true at first. But then I looked out here and I'm like, I saw this thing on side imaging, and then I just started going down this rabbit hole of like, oh, here's a brush pile. Oh, here's some bass.
Yeah, I'm 30 minutes from there.
Heck yeah.
But I never fished out of one.
Yeah. No kidding.
Alright, dude, enjoy.
Alright, man, we'll see you. How's it going?
Bailey Egbert, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
What's your name?
Billy Haggerty.
Really nice to meet you, man.
Yeah, I watch your shit all the time.
Really?
Oh yeah.
I appreciate that, dude.
I got closer, I'm like, wait a minute, X2 on the side. Out here scoping in the middle. I think I know who that is.
Yeah. I was going down. On that point right there, I was cranking. And I caught a 5-pound largemouth.
Oh, did?
And then
Yes,
I
think
see
I've
on
seen
side
that.
imaging there's a bunch of stumps out here.
Yeah.
Like, ah, let's check. And then they're just literally all over the place. Guys, check this freaking crappie out. Good Lord. Probably the biggest dang crappie I've ever caught. That's pretty cool. Serious angler bass fishing turned serious dangler crappie fishing. This is for you, Forrest. That's a dang magnum. Alright guys, we are cranking down a stretch here. Doesn't have any eelgrass on it. It's all just hard bottom. Just trying to do something different. Experiment. And then we're probably gonna go hit some of the stuff we hit this morning that's near the ramp. And then honestly probably just take out of here. We got some work we have to do tonight, so about a 2-hour drive to the hotel. We got another hotel room tonight, and then alright guys, I don't know why the GoPro died earlier while I was like mid talking, but it must be cold. But we're about to wrap up here. We checked out a couple new things, tried different cranking bites and different shallow deals. I just don't have some of the right stuff with me right now. I kind of came with limited tackle. We came back and checked out some of the spots we're at this morning. I'm gonna finish off by doing a little bit of more cranking on our way back, and then we are gonna pack up because we got about a 2-hour drive to the hotel. Got some work to do tonight, and then we got to get ready because I think we might go to Murray tomorrow. I'm not sure yet, which means practice video will start. So we shall see. We're gonna start cranking, and we'll see you guys back at the ramp. All right, we are gonna pack up, get in the truck, and get on the road. I am hungry. It's almost dinner time. We got 2 hours to the hotel, and we got work to do, and I'm trying to hit the gym tonight. Although I'm fighting some demons right now, craving a Bojangles chicken sandwich. Oh, I'm gonna have to pull the trigger. All right, we are all packed up. Got the kayak in the back. Gonna finish my lunch from today. It's a protein cookie
Wasn't like an insane day, but for the first day out in 2024, caught a bass. Caught a nice, I'm on the safe side, let's call it 4.8, 4.9, if not 5-pounder. So I have no complaints. Not 100% sure what I'm gonna do tomorrow. All I know is I have some work to get done. I want to get a workout in. I know the week is only just beginning, so I'm gonna take my Blackfish boots off here, put on the sneaks, get on the road. But I hope you guys enjoy a little bit of fishing in there. I don't know if there's gonna be any fishing left in this video. We'll probably do is bring you guys with back to the hotel and everything, and then walk through the check-in and the Airbnb and all that, show you guys around, because we're on the water tomorrow. We might actually make some casts from the dock just in nice, so maybe we'll film that. But nonetheless, if we go to Murray tomorrow, that means practice video is going to start. Otherwise, I'm going to film a whole different video that I have coming out that'll be apart from the series if I go to a different lake. So I'll let you guys know, but I need to get on the road. Well guys, I'm actually editing this video right now, and I realized Chasing Hardware is off to a great start in the fact that not much fishing content, a lot of talking to you guys in the truck, and I forgot to film an outro. So if you're still watching this, one, thank you so much. You guys are incredible. If you haven't already, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, especially if you're new to the channel. And just note that the Chasing Hardware videos going forward are going to have a lot more fishing. Next video is going to be the practice video for the Bassmaster Kayak event on Lake Murray, and then following suit will be the days 1 and 2, because it's going to be a juicy tournament. We had a great start to our season. We have to see all the drama unfold in the next video, because this one is a wrap. If you guys do like the whole vlog style of me just kind of walking through and talking to the camera and speaking my mind, and definitely need to polish that up because it was really unorganized, so I apologize for that. But if you did like it, you want me to expand upon it, please let me know down below in the comments or DM me on social, things that you like to see, don't like to see. If you don't care about certain things, again, I want to hear it. So appreciate y'all. You guys are amazing, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.